morning. It is another day, another hour. And I want to show you guys something because yesterday I came down here and it was flooded. But this morning, wow, is it super flooded. And yeah, I came down a little earlier. I took some video of what it actually looked like. I don't know if you can see that tire. That tire is underneath the water. All the cars are underneath the water. I'm using hyperbole. The cars are not under the water. But I mean, the tire of that bike, can you see that? It's just crazy. And so, this whole area this morning is absolutely flooded. Even worse than yesterday. Yesterday, by the time I finished up my run, I had seen that the water had receded a little bit. And there were some dry patches here and there. But this morning, as you look at the light glisten off of that house over there, like this whole area is crazy, absolutely crazy, and it hasn't gotten very much better since I started this morning my run. But I don't know if you can see the line that it draws. Yeah, let's get a look up. If we're driving by, it comes to the intersection. And to make issues worse, they turned off all the lights. People driving, they can't really see how bright the water level is, but it is pretty high. And thus, I don't know how long this is gonna last, but I think it's gonna be last for at least another week. That we're gonna have these king tide mornings. Let's get a look at that. Yeah, look at that. Yeah. Anyway. Good morning. It is 5:33. It is Friday, which means it's FableFriday. It's another Friday. Every Friday I get together and I try to find a little thought, fable that I've come across this week, reading, and share it with you. And maybe some thoughts that I have on it. And if you have a thought on it as well, leave it down in the comment section. And I saw two friends leaving it down in the comment section. Now, Pedro. The guy that normally walks around with me, I saw him and he was like, yep, I'm gonna just go to the gym, which is a beast. You're just walking in the water over there, see him? Anyway, Fable Fridays, yes, it is 5:30 in the morning. It is Friday. Oh, I forgot what date it is today. December 3rd, maybe. Not even sure. Yeah, thanks a lot for everybody being here. Okay, so today's fable is the goose and the duck. No, sorry, the goose and the horse. That's what it is. Okay, so it goes like this. As the goose is grazing on the grass one day, a horse comes by and starts grazing next to the goose. And the goose, being as irritable as it is, it looks up at the horse with eyes of irritation and it says, "You're nobody. You're such a nobody animal." And the horse is like, "What's up?" It says, I am such a more noble animal than you. Because even though you are able to walk and be on the land, I'm also able to be on the land as just as good as you can. But not only can I walk on the land, I can also fly in the sky where the birds live, and I also can swim in the ocean where you cannot go. So, I am the more superior animal than you, Mr. Horse. You are just a land-born animal, and you're no good. So I'm way better. I'm a better animal than you are. So the horse laughs, smiles to himself as he's grazing on the grass. He laughs and he grazes on the grass. There's a lot of traffic right here. Let's just see a truck right there. Hey, you guys getting away my story. This place is closed. You can't walk out. I wonder if it is closed. Oh, interesting. Anyway. car's gonna come this way. Okay, what was I going? Sorry about that. So, the horse says, well, it is true that you can operate or you can move on all three elements. That is true. But when you are in the sky, you can only fly for so long. You can't fly like the falcons and the eagles of the sky. You're too heavy for you have to eventually come back down for your weight is too heavy, too high. And he says, true, you are able to swim in the water, but you cannot live under the water like the fish do. You have to come back for air. Even though you can step into the water for just a little bit, you are a master not of the water. And what about the land? You think you're so great on the land, but look at you when you walk. You waddle, you walk back and forth, and you with your big body and your long neck, you squawk at everybody who wants to be around you, even though you're able to walk on the land. So he says, but I, myself, yes, it is true. I am limited to only the land, but I am able to run with the power of trains. I am able to walk and stride, so people are able to admire me. So true, I am only a master of an element of one, and I'd rather be the best at one thing than to be a goose in everything else. Oh, that's so funny. Wait, well, I think it's funny. But maybe think about like concentrating your efforts and how when you get so spread thin, they call it what is it called, jack of all trades and master of none. Yeah, when you spread yourself too thin, then you don't become proficient at any one thing. Being a master at any one thing is better than being just okay in a lot of different things. So I've been thinking about this parable throughout my week and which ways I can focus my energies more concentrated on certain activities. Now, it's not to say that you have to, okay, if you want to be, I don't know, in my case, I want to be a video editor, I have to live, sleep, and breathe video editing. No, but concentrating your efforts that you're not spread too thin over many different hobbies that you never be able to improve on any one of those other two. So don't be a goose. Be a goose in everything. A Mr. Know-It-All, a Mr. Do-It-All. True, having skills are good, but at the same time, if you're trying to set out goals for yourself and you're trying to set out weight loss or personal development or spirituality, find a system that works for you, that you're able to concentrate a lot more energy into that one thing, and then after you come to a sense of mastery over it, then, or proficiency at it, I should say, then you can move on to something else. By trying to spread yourself too thin. Don't be a goose. Nobody likes a squawking goose. Yeah. Anyway, that's my fable for this Friday. Yeah, today was just absolutely wonderful. The weather is beautiful. I looked it up. It was so cold that I had to look it up on Google. And it was 22 degrees Celsius, which it is 68 degrees Fahrenheit this morning where I am right now. And it is wonderful. I mean, that's colder than my air conditioning. It's like a normal day in the lab. I wish it was like this all day. But the one bad thing is that the water levels are like this. And so that is not ideal for going out and getting our runs, getting some sweating. I did do all my push-ups today, and I did about, I don't know, 10, no, more than 10, I'm sure more than 10. I did 1.3 miles so far around the building. Walking around. I did a couple of rounds. I jogged, jog to, walk to, jog to, walk to, jog to, walk to, and then kept walking until I finished my thumbnail for this video. And then now I'm making this video. So basically, thank you guys very much. Today is Friday. This is the end of the week. End of the work week, but work never ends. You're myself, and there's always things that gotta get done. So don't spread yourself too thin. Take care of yourself. Self-discipline. Set out system. Find a system that works for you. I saw my brother. Really quick question. Really quick thought. I saw my brother absolutely tear apart this godforsaken apartment that was left by someone. And like he sent the video in the morning. No, maybe it wasn't even in the morning, but he sent the video in the day, and it was just disgusting. Sandy sent the video um, like later on that evening, and I looked at the time he sent it. It was about 9 something, 9 p.m. and it was absolutely beautiful. So hats off to you, brother. Good job. And yeah, that's something I don't know if I could have done that so quickly. In fact, that's one thing. I don't know if I could do it at all, but you did it so quickly. And yeah, I can kind of understand where you come from, that you need some peace of mind and you need a cleaner surrounding, just not filthy, cleaner surrounding around you to operate. So good on you, Sentry. Good job. All right, love you guys. I'll catch you guys tomorrow, and catch you on the next one. Be here tomorrow. Take care. Peace. Love you.